So it looks like we're going to be replacing the speakers, the ones in the dash. The ones in the back are all right for the time being. The ones in the dash are awful. I'm guessing that all the time sitting in front of the windscreen, being heated up and cooled down, and the sheer age of them is what's caused them to fail. So we're going to take the dash mat off. There's a speaker in that corner, there's a speaker in that corner. Take the dash mat off, pop the covers, unscrew them and take them out. To get the grill off, we're going to use a screwdriver and just pop it in there and prise. And up it comes, giving us access to the two screws or two nuts, bolts, whatever they are. One there, one there. Once we get those out, it should lift and tip out. So we'll see if we can find something to remove them with. There you go. 7mm spanner. That's what that is. 7mm. So now we should be able to lift and tip. There we it is, and out it comes. Just got to disconnect that now. So to disconnect it, you have to push in the tab on the side and pull it out. Because this speaker is absolutely mullered, what I actually did was just stuck a screwdriver behind it and popped the latch open, which has broken the plastic, but it doesn't really matter because this 35-year-old speaker isn't working anymore, so it's got to go. For the driver's side, I've swapped to my little quarter ratchet because it's a lot easier to get in. It's just a bit tight in here, and this makes it a little bit easier. So we're going to be fitting these bad boys. They are made by Ying Car Audio. Only the best to replace the 35-year-old ones. Guess why I bought these? Cheapest on Amazon. What we're going to have to do, because these ones that have come out of the van have got these funky little clips on the back. These are what fit down behind, just in front of the windscreen, because you can't get the screwdriver down. We need to swap that clip over. Looking at the new speakers, these are 6-inch speakers, by the way, because it's a Gen 1. If it was a Gen 2, they'd be 6x4, so make sure you get the right ones. 6-inch speakers, and they've got a cutout instead of a hole, so I'm gonna have to work out some way of attaching those clips onto that speaker. So I've taken these two screws out from the other side, and Delco, when these speakers were made, they bonded it in with some sort of glue, obviously to stop this bracket from rattling. So I think what we're going to do when we attach it onto this is attach it with the screws and let the screws hold it on, and then I'm going to run a bead of hot glue along there just to stop the bracket rattling and to hold it into place. There they are, all prepped and ready to go. So we've changed the little ear brackets over on each one, and these particular speakers came with a little fly lead, which is quite helpful because it's got the fittings pre-installed on the speaker end. I've fitted some of these little bullet connectors from that set to make it easier working up close to the windscreen rather than soldering and working with heat close to the glass, because I don't want to shatter the glass. So let's go and fit them. I've already done that side. This side's just a little bit easier to film because the dashboard doesn't raise up. So I've cut off the plug and put on the little bullet connectors. Just going to be a case now of connecting the bullet connectors and then slotting the ears in and bolting it back together. Okay, that's all bolted up. So the plastic trim should now just fit straight back in. There we go. I suppose we better test it. Let's have a test. There we go. I hope that's helped you. If it has, drop me a like. Think about subscribing. 96% of you, I think it is at the moment, who are watching these videos aren't subscribed. So if you hit subscribe, it helps me out a little bit with the algorithms. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.